back. Preschoolers. The name of the sound.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out. Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door. Okay. No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency. Looks like no one's been down here in a while. Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son. The supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
The Foundation. Bottom of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless... she's... dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
My light.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place. And on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the Bureau. I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Marshall? Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
Whoa. This place is huge.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the hero usually finds not enemies. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. After finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout on how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests. Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple.
she's ready.
I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
another etching, like the one I used to get in here. Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Doing my job.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Jesse, hey!
Emily.
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes. All the tests I've run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense. All of my instrument cards were...
Worst I've ever seen.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door, I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is... somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse. That's the cave sand. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
The Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
கேக்குது என்னவா சொல்லுங்க என்னம்மா இது சொன்னா கேளியா தெரியாத நான் அப்படிதான் சொல்றேன் எங்க அம்மா சொல்லுங்க டிவி ஆஃப் ரேடியோ ஆஃப் பண்ணு அப்படி சொல்லுங்க நான் சயின்ஸ் பத்தி படிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் நான் சிரிக்கிறேன்
entry date plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel, big numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 with decontamination. So is so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. Now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it leading me. I won't go. I refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I see him for what he is. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
Hello? Board, are you there? Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, I'm back here? Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball. Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't. I don't like you deciding what I can/can't have. I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers. Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it? So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are? Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it? Are you part of the board? Or used to be? Okay, so you split because the board blamed you for... Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone? I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
move then.
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yeah. Yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
This director.
You can go to the top left. Did you go to top left? From here.
I didn't explore the weapons.
Yeah, I thought enemies might spawn. Yeah, place the cube. Yeah, some areas are dark. Try to grab a light maybe. Can you grab a light? I think you can go up, maybe.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
We're in this together!
Yeah, explore the mini houses first. The mini houses, yeah, explore that. Box. You left a box. I never used that. Yeah, there's a box as well behind. The one before. No, not that one. The other one. The other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this. Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
What level are you? All ID cards? Level 7 you got? No, the keys, level keys. Is it only 6? Oh, it's only 6? No, you got 7 as well.
8 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house.
Have you come across level 7, maybe?
I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my
Okay, this is the lift. This is the lift I was talking about. Remember? The one with the notes. This might wait.
Like the obedient head of research father raised me to be.
While going upstairs in the lift. I think that might be it. You can't go through? That's strange.
See those doors already open, so that is already filled up.
You're really पड़े हो Alright, let's keep going up from the black side. That headshot boost on the primary weapon. Go across, go across, go across.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
Join the mission, please. Let's join the mission, please.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on entry day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel, id numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets. Did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs? I've been so busy. Using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. But now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go.
Who should I be listening to? A or B? Or neither? Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau is in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
I think you can break the wall. Yeah, break the wall on the right side. You can break the wall with the cube. Use a cube to break the wall. Did you upgrade your melee?
What?
Did you upgrade your melee?
No.
Not yet. Okay, use the left. Yeah, this is the left. You need to hit the node. Okay, see the node, yeah. You gotta shoot them. Go back down. Shoot those nodes as you go down. Alright, go back. This is really tricky. To shoot all of them. Yeah. Really tricky. Nah, they will be in the same spot though. Just try to remember those spots. I think they go clockwise if I can remember. Don't shoot, use your melee.
How to use my melee?
Yeah. No, time them right. Yeah, you missed one. Because with the fucking guns, the camera was so close, you can't even see them. I think use the melee is much more efficient. Yep. Alright. Nice. Oh, you got the cat one. Yeah. These achievements where you can get these cat statues for the cat ears. Remember the cat ears? I said. Yeah, these are set of achievements you need to do to grab
Thanks for
those
the
statues.
etching.
I don't know, 4 or 5 I think. Those statues you get. use that the contraption. Or that bit. Yeah, use the contraption. Make her come to you. Yeah, there you go. The board is such a strange entity, honestly.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden. I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing
No.
over these problems is something
Oh my
Trench
God.
would do.
I thought that's
But
so funny
I've
that-
got my intuition. And you.
Oh, what? I thought I pressed the button. Okay, now mind. It's all good. I got what I wanted, so. I really
You
thought I
pre-
pressed the button, man.
Yeah, you pressed it a bit late. Maybe he's struggling with the freaking AWE Brightfall one. Dr. Hartman is struggling.
Yeah, this one I'm breezing through. This one is not even hard, it's just irritating. Cave blade, canyon rim. Now I have to go through to base camp. Yeah. I wonder what this place is.
Which one? Oh,
I don't spoil it. I'll just go to the crossroads. I had a mission, right?
yeah, you got a card, ID card.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, There is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Look, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
By the way, there's I think there might be another chest way up top in this area. Did you see it? Did you check it? Go behind the wall. There's the entrance you saw. That in the corner of that lift. To your left side. Yeah, left side. There's one over here.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
Last one to go. Can you use this lift? Okay, never mind.
If I find this ID card, where would I be hiding?
They are scattered all over. I don't know what is this shit. In there. Just can't do it. Yeah, there's a dead end. Yeah, shoot it. Oh my god.
What?
Never mind, there's a portal over there. Yeah, there was an explosion right behind the wall. Is there anything upstairs? No?
No, it's just a small one.
Okay.
Still not
Yeah.
listening.
No, that's the explosive thing. You had see the on your right side. Yeah, that's the explosive one. Oh my god, there were two of them. Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah, that's a good idea. Bringing the fucking light with you.
and thanks for bringing it.
The fuck? Why does it fucking respawn like that? So kinda annoying. Wait, did he try to blow up the wall on the left side?
Yeah,
That's on the right side. Left side. Okay. Never mind. Wait, go over there. Back side, not over here. Right, straight opposite to this. Is there a opening over there? Yeah, that side, no?
no.
Alright, never mind. You go in this area? Watch out for those fucking explosives. Does it do that? No. Can't do that anything over there. It has to be in those fucking rooms. Wait, what is that?
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. Claims
Yeah, break the wall again. Other side.
about joining greater causes and frequently mention the pain. Described this kind of converted Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted tracks on the gable walls. Like it was going out of fashion.
Go upstairs and try to follow down from the walls. Go to the top level and try to follow down from the walls. No, don't directly jump. Check each level, kind of, with these yellow sheets you have. Go see to your left. You see to your left. I think you can maybe pull a wall or something. No? Okay. Yeah. I got no fucking clue now. I think it came here. Yeah, try over there. Downstairs. Wait, is this? Yeah. I think this is the earlier one you were. Try the second floor, maybe? Wait, is this the second floor then? What's the first floor then? There seems to be mid-sections as well. Is that to the heavy floor?
Found it.
No, this is only for the fucking collectible. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's try for the top one then. Any hidden places as well for the top floor, 5th floor. That was fourth. That's third. That's first.
I fucking knew it.
Why didn't you go
This
then?
ID
You
card
fucking
was for an
asshole.
excavation engineer. Why did so many people
Very
abandon their
good.
carts down here? And the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years.
Wait, what is
Not
that?
even
What is that?
Auntie. No way he's
Collectible?
taking this. In the space in each terminal. Where?
Oh, sniper. Charge at you. Right there. Heal up. Yes, heal. Oh, that's it. Attack does so much fucking damage.
Yeah, this spin shit sucks.
Wait, what are we supposed to do? Any hint in them, maybe?
She fucked it.
Oh, you need to slot each. Okay. Each monitor needs to have each card.
One of the cards was for an excavation engineer. I wonder which console was theirs.
Medic? Security?
Yeah, this is security.
One more remaining.
That's a lot of maps.
Oh, this must be the cartographer then. Yeah. Yeah. Last one.
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far away. Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's. Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Yeah, big boss. Good, use a shield. Oh my god. Use that. Yeah. I completely forgot about that shit.
This looks like the nail, only mini. A document. Is this in some kind of code? Can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Wait, that might be a good mod. Evading ripples, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be 2 more minutes and then I'll go.
Okay.
Two-man military-grade helicopter.
Wait, check that Northmore one.
One second.
They keep mentioning this fucking location, Northmore.
It's not a location, it's the name. Oh, you don't know, right?
No, I thought it was.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Okay, you know what, I'll show you. It's better if I show you what I mean. Give me a second. It's better if I show you and what he did.
I mean, it did show the address at the bottom. Director Northmore.
Yeah.
That's a person?
It's a person, yeah. He was director before Trench.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Director Northmore was the first guy to cut the service from and I'll show you where he is right now.
But he's still alive?
NSC. Northmore Sarcophagus Container. The two previous directors both lost control while dealing with paranatural forces. I don't want to make that a rule.
Why is he still alive though? Like, is he alive? You think we can break him out?
He did break out.
Oh.
You know that place where we go, that Black Quarry place, when you put
Yeah.
the zoo box in?
Uh-huh.
If you notice the environment, you'll see NSC-1 right smack dab in the middle.
Huh.
It's he teleported the entire fucking containment sector. He teleported the entire maintenance sector to that area.
Holy shit.
NSC-2 was built to keep this parallel. NSC
power cell or something?
Produce heat. He could produce immense amount of heat. That was his main gift. So they
So we are
so they
using this as a
basically
backup battery?
yeah, he's a big fucking unlimited battery.
A nuclear fucking battery?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Trench
That's fucking funny as hell.
Trench convinced Northmore to step down, so Northmore stepped down. He was kept in Northmore sarcophagus container number 1 until he teleported the fuck to the middle of nowhere. They took him back again. He surrendered actually. They didn't take him back. He surrendered. They made a new one, better one, so that it doesn't teleport, and they kept him there. Almost the entire bureau thinks it's a nuclear reactor. Only some select people knew that it's Northmore sarcophagus container, like Dr. Darling, Marshall, Trench, and
Wait, so that means he's not alive yet?
he's alive, dude. He's alive and kicking. He's an immortal guy, more or less.
How the fuck did he get that much fucking...
That's why they said that Northmore was pivotal. He wanted more and more power. He kept grabbing power left, right, and center.
Oh, okay.
While Trench was more of a conservative guy. He's the reason we have a lockdown itself. That lockdown did not exist during Northmore's reign. Trench introduced the director lockdown. That's why we had to go to the maintenance sector and open up. And the main reason why we cannot get out of the building, because he introduced that shit. If any of the paranatural abilities in the Altus house got out, it will wreak havoc. Like, forget the hiss, even that fucking Belikov TV would make everybody shit themselves.
I mean, isn't the fucking... What's the place called again?
Which one?
The place she comes to? What is this again?
Altus house.
The old house. Doesn't the old house prevent them naturally?
It's there. You just have to find it. You have to manually
No. Doesn't the old house prevent for the containments to break through? No?
The old house was a jumbled mess. People could not walk through it because the rooms kept shifting. It's thanks to the control points like these that made it clear, which was done by Northmore. You see, the Bureau lived in this sector. They lived in the Foundation because at least the walls were not changing every now and then.
Yeah. I thought the old house does contain all the hills and everything as well. It doesn't let it go out.
No. The old house doesn't give a shit. That's why Trench had the portal. Like look at this shit, dude.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's
Are
been
there though?
strange lately.
What?
Are there service weapons? More service weapons like this? No?
What? Just think about the question you asked me and ask again.
Thinking about joining greater causes and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Let's go to book.
Director?
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Filing into the boxes.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? It looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you serious?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Ned. I would kill to be in this house.
The nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane?
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
Just a I got a superpower to make a rock stretch outside and hop.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
Okay, Jesse.
I'll see you later,
Wait,
Emily.
did you
Good luck. Take
explore the
notes.
quarry then?
The what?
The quarry yet? No?
What do you make of the art on the
The
walls
quarry,
down
the quarry,
here?
the
Trying to work
fucking
out
black
possible
rock.
origins.
Yeah, what about it?
Do I look
Did
like
you
an
explore it?
Darling always looked
Got it?
Did you explore it? The black rock.
Finally, some fucking update. Yeah, I did explore. Why?
No. Maybe the fucking cats are over there.
Does it look a little bit more
I think you can go down as well. Did you go? Yeah, to the left side. To the left side, left side. Yeah, there you go. Nope, you're dead. Holy. Deadly. Okay, watch out. There might be a fucking mini boss upstairs.
It's a door which I could open.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, street straight ahead. See the fucking light over there? Can you go over there? Did you try to go?
That's the only sector which is left for me to explore.
Okay.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I'll take a picture. Display. How do I turn the HUD off? Where's the HUD? Okay, guess.
It must be in the interface.
Sweet.
You can go fly over there and take another picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, time to fly back.
Or I can do this.
What, the slam? Nah. Did you go down? See? You can go down as well. Right over there.
Yeah, but
More down.
but it's dead end.
Is it? Okay.
Sign translation overlay.
I thought there's a fucking chest over here.
Ah, I did open that.
Okay. Oh, there's another chest. Okay. That's good.
We've got your back, Director.
It's been 5 days since we first. Traversing the interior is dangerous. But we did manage to find
That's an unnecessary.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the character. Oh, that's a former, and they're trying to kill the former.
So all the side quests done?